Hello guys, welcome to Write to Trick. In this video I am going to show you how you can use multiple fonts in your project. And let me tell you one thing first. Accidentally when I am recording this video I forgot to turn on my mic, so this is kind of like dubbing. So let's start. This is a video I recorded. I'm just dubbing here. So instead of using system fonts, I'm going to show you how you can use font files, so that if like other system where you are trying your project doesn't have that font exist, it still will work because you are using font files instead of using system fonts. And after learning how to use fonts like files, you can create applications like where you can use multiple languages like Hindi, English, Japanese, etc. So create project like multi-font, create a frame, example, add a label so we can show effect of our project, create a combo box. We are going to use combo box for change font. You can, instead of using like Roboto or etc., you can use Hindi, English, Japanese, etc. I'm going to use two fonts, Roboto and Cursive. That's why I added these two entries. So I already have Cursive font downloaded, so let me download Roboto font. Roboto is font created by Google. It is very awesome. It looks very beautiful, clear, and it is free. You can also download and use this font. Let me extract these files. Okay. This is important thing. I'm going to, in my NetBeans projects, my project file multi-fold, source, main and Java, and creating a directory named resources where we will store resource, and a directory named fonts. So let me put here my monotype cursive file and my other font, which is Roboto. Let me use Roboto regular or medium, whatever. Sorry for sounding like this. I forgot to record my mic at that time. And don't forget this path. This path is very important. Here multi-font is your project file directory, and after that source, main and resources and fonts. So in resources and in fonts you can see that all files are accessible here. Now I'm going to create a different package named classes where I'm going to store my Java classes. So let's create a Java class named font changer, which we are going to use for change fonts. First of all, I'm creating a hash map. Hash map is a Java object where you can store values using a key and value pair. So I'm creating a key as string because we are going to use name of a font for as a key, and we are going to store a font, and I'm naming it as fonts. Let me create a constructor of class and add a method add font. We are going to use this method for adding fonts to our hash map, and we are going to add fonts using key name. Key will be used for access font for later, and name will be name of that font. Here you can see cursive.ttf and roboto.ttf are font names. So here I created a font file using a path of that font, source, main, as I told earlier, source, main, res, and fonts, and then name of that font. So now we have our font file path. Now let's create a font from that path. Font dot create font. Okay, let me get. First parameter is a type of font, which is true type, and second is font file. So now we have our font file ready, and this is showing this can throw an exception. So let's surround in a try catch. Don't worry about code. Code will be all available in description and on my GitHub repository. You can download and use. So now our font is ready. Let's add this font in our hash map using a key which we passed to this function add font, and value is that font we created. So format this code so this look better. So we are going to add one more method, last method, which is set font. Set font will be used to set the fonts of components. So instead of using directly like JLabel, I'm going to use J component. Why J component? Because as you can see here, when we click on JLabel using control, we go to source code of JLabel, and we can see that JLabel is a child of J component class. And as if we search on Google and go to Java docs references of Oracle website, you can see also here J component is a parent of JLabel, and if we click on J component, we can see that almost all things are child of this J component, like J combo box, J option pane, J panel, everything. And you can also see J text component, and J text field and J text areas are child of J component text component. So that's why instead of creating different functions for everything like J label, J text field, J text area, I am going to use J component because it is parent of all those things, and it also has a method set font. That's why I am going to use J component. So for set font, we are going to pass that object, name of the key which font we are want to use, and font size. So first of all, let's create a font from key which we stored earlier, and then we are going to change font size. Okay, now we are going to apply this font to our object which we passed to this function. So now after setting font, our this class is ready. Let me show you again. Here you can see this is constructor, and this is hash map where we are going to store fonts. This is method to add fonts. First we are going to get a font file using name, then we are going to create a font, and then we are going to add this font to our fonts hash map which are storing. And by using set font, we are going to set this font to our object. So now let's start. So first of all, let add event. I think event will be action performed. So now we are going to write here code for setting font. We have to get index. So here we are, you can see there are two things, robot or cursive. Instead of using robot or cursive, you can use things like Hindi, English, etc. So I'm going to get index, which font is selected right now. Okay. Before that, let's create our font changer class. Sorry, object of font changer class. as you know already in Java. First you have to declare that variable. So I'm going to create a variable of font changer and rename it as fc. So fc equals to new font changer. That's how we create object in Java. Now as object is created, we are going to add fonts one by one. First font, this is key. You can, instead of using like a key, roboto, etc., you can also use a single word like r, etc. So key is not that important. File name is important. So file name is robot.ttf and second is cursive.ttf. So this is how we are telling our class which fonts we are going to use in project. So whatever, how many fonts you are want to use, you just have to tell here. Number of fonts is not important, you can use any menu as you want. So now our font changer class is ready. We first created its constructor and we told all the available fonts to this class. Now we are just have to apply to our label, and because we use J component while creating that method, instead of using J label we can use anything for applying font like J text field, J text area, J combo box, or whatever which has property of setting font. So first we are finding index of selected item. If index is 0, we can see that roboto is selected. So we have to set font. Here we are telling which component on which we are applying font. So we are applying on J label 1, and which font we are applying, roboto. Here we are using key, so whatever key we supplied above we can use here. So we set it index for roboto when index 0 is selected, and when index 0 is not selected we have to set font for cursive. Key will be same as above. You can choose any name whatever you want. And if you are using for like a different language like Hindi, English, etc., then you also have to set text for that language, which you can set easily after applying font. You can find text for that language by Google Translate, etc., if you don't have keyboard for that language, because it is very hard to type other languages by using English keyboard. So if we type name, we can find in etc. here. Let's try different language where font is very different, like Japanese. So it is showing boxes because I don't have installed Japanese font on my laptop. But if you type Hindi, like you can see that text in different language, you can paste here. So this is how you can use for different languages. So we are just showing robot and cursive basics here. So let me remove this line. So now our code is ready. We first created JCombo font changer and then we applied. Let's see if it works or not. Okay, let's change cursive. So this is not showing completely because my JLabel size was small. So because I set size to be 40, and that's why this is going out of the box. But you can see how you can easily change fonts like whatever you want using file. You can also use like in the English, etc., to for like create a language changer for your project. So first we created font changer class, then where we stored fonts in our hash map. Then we added fonts one by one using telling file name, creating font, and adding that to our hash map. Then we applied this font on our J component which we passed. And then in our class, in our constructor, first we created object of that font file. Then we added fonts one by one, and then we checked which font we wanted to apply, and then we applied. So I'm going to upload a code for this font changer on my GitHub repository. Link will be in description. So that's all for this video. Please don't forget to like my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for watching.